What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So of course it has been a week since I last made a video, especially talking about a PlayStation 5, but this is the month, okay? February is the month, and then we have March, and of course one thing we're all looking forward to is the Spider-Man PS5 sequel. But that being said, it turns out that we might have some pretty sad news. Now, I say might because to you it might not be sad at all, but to majority of people, I guess, I mean, when we go more in depth in this video, you're going to get what I mean. Now, just to clarify something, which is really important that I do mention, just in case you don't know, Sony do actually own Insomniac games now, okay? So that means that they're their favorite, I guess, kids, if you will. And, you know, when it comes down to exclusives and so forth, you know how Sony are, especially with the competition with Xbox. It's one of those exclusive battles, okay? But we do have an ad to run before I continue into the video, so I'm going to run into that one, and then we're going to dive into the rest of the video. So before we continue, this video was sponsored by BuzzBreak, where you basically get money just for using the app. So when you start it up, you need to select 3 categories, and then bam, you watch a video to claim your 40,000 points just for that day. Now of course the more points you get, it transfers to money, etc, etc. Now, as you can see, it is essentially a news app, and there's a bunch of different other categories as well. So on your homepage, you'll be kept up to date and so forth with that stuff. But if you go to the bottom of the screen and you click the Earn tab, it gives you even more ways to get some points. And just by clicking into that tab, you literally get some points, which is really, really cool. Now, you got offer points, surveys, reading news, inviting friends with a referral code, and of course the list goes on. Now the fun stuff. When you are ready to cash your money out, all you do is go to your wallet and literally click cash out, and there you will have some options to do so. So it's a really, really cool app. Go ahead, check it out, the link is in the description below. Alright, so to kick this off, first and foremost, a PlayStation 5 landing page, a new one, this time on a German website, okay? I guess you could say has accidentally been revealed or purposely leaked, or it's just protocol. I have absolutely no idea, but it's happened nonetheless, and according to you guys, it's also happening on a load of other different websites as well. Now, I did post it in my community tab. We have the PlayStation 5 logo, and beneath that, of course, it does say PlayStation 5 coming soon, and then beneath that, essentially the release date, which is from Christmas 2020. Now, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting because February is this whole month about this secret event for Sony, essentially the official reveal of the console. If that does add up, whether it be this month or March, I guess a Christmas season, you know, launch date does make sense, right? If you're purposely aiming to sell your console, which I guess they would be planning on doing, is, you know, releasing next to holiday seasons, people are buying gifts, etc. Hey, get a new PlayStation 5, and then hey, check out this exclusive game. Now, this is where things get very, very interesting because there is a new rumor about this Spider-Man PS5 sequel. Now, it does actually start off from a video game podcaster who does go by the name of Colin. Now, he did share this rumor recently on, it's reported by CBR. Now, his exact words were, "We're going to get a Ratchet and Clank in between Spider-Man PS4 and its sequel on PlayStation 5. I feel like that's going to be a launch game, the Ratchet and Clank game that's long been in development at Insomniac Games." Now, the reason why I of course had mentioned that Insomniac do now own, are now owned by Sony, is because when you go for a launch, a release, whatever you want to call it, right, for your console, having a key exclusive game is probably really, really important. Now, I would say that, I mean, when I hear Ratchet and Clank, for me, it does definitely, you know, throw you back into your childhood memories, and it's something that you are essentially excited for, and just, I guess, excited to see how it looks and, you know, how it plays, etc, etc. But I know for a fact, if someone was to say to me, well, hey, would you want the, you know, Spider-Man PS5 sequel now, which by the way we do know is happening, as it's already more or less been confirmed, and there's so many different leaks about it as well, or do you want this Ratchet and Clank game? I would have to say the Spider-Man PS5 sequel for sure. I mean, a Ratchet and Clank game is not something bad at all, but of course in terms of what Insomniac are releasing, it's not, well, their next game is not going to be a Spider-Man sequel, according to this dude Colin. Now, I want you guys to get in the comment section below and leave your thoughts on that. If it's already been in development for a long time, which it has, it would make sense. And it would make sense for also Sony to, you know, go ahead and release the console with Ratchet and Clank as an exclusive, because it's, you know, a big throwback to people's childhoods and so forth, and all in all it makes sense. And then bang, the next year after, they go ahead and release Spider-Man PS5. But I want you guys to get in the comment section below and leave your thoughts on that. So, to sum up what we have learned today, okay, a new landing page on a German website that the PlayStation 5 is coming soon, potentially Christmas 2020, and that Insomniac's next game is not going to be Spider-Man but instead Ratchet and Clank. Is it a good or bad thing? Are you bothered by it? Are you still really looking forward to a Spider-Man sequel? And when do you think it's going to be released? There's so many different things to talk about for this. You guys get in the comment section below. But like I said, this is the month of exclusives in terms of the PlayStation 5. There's competition, as always, with Xbox when it comes down to exclusive games. So hey, it's going to be an interesting process. But guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day. And until the next one, adios amigos.